There we go. Sometimes you forget to plug in your microphone. Welcome, welcome. Finally home on a Friday afternoon. Good to see you, Becky. Hey, Laura, 40H, Bill, and Oliver. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Running a little late getting everything set up here, as per usual, it seems. Just got home from the pool, took a shower, jumped on a live stream. I'm good. How are y'all doing today? Whoa. Audrey might be joining us. Hopefully. See how it goes. Hey, Jesse, Valerie, welcome, welcome. I still gotta set up this office a little bit better so she can pop in when she wants, but I didn't have time today, so, she'll have to yell. Had to pull yourself away from the bears? You don't have to pull yourself away from the bears. Get them bears. Maybe. There we go. It's, there you go. Enjoy some bears. This is, there you go. There's the bear URL. There are bears eating salmons right now, and people are watching them do it, which is kind of fun. Unless you're a salmon, in which case I guess that sucks. Let's see, is that... There we go. I should eat salmon while streaming? Perfect. Nailed it. Yep, that's the way to go. Friday afternoon, after all, it totally is. 4 o'clock is when I stream. Actually, I'm going to tell my mom right quick. Whoops. She likes to watch the stream, but she often forgets. It's a bear feast? Yeah, he's over there eating A salmons. Let's see. There we go. 1 sec. This is Mike texts his mom. Yeah, into that. Alright. Good. Alright. Let's see. Mike should eat salmon while streaming. Bear cam? Yeah, so the National Park Service up in Alaska is streaming, live streaming bears at a waterfall while salmon are trying to swim upstream. There's bears just hanging out trying to catch salmons and eating salmons. And usually when they catch a salmon, they zoom in on it. So, that's the way it goes. Yo, bear cam. I should have put hashtag bear cam in my title, huh? So, yeah, good stuff. Today's the bears, today's the salmon. Hey, David, welcome. Getting ready to watch your Yankees against the Red Sox again. Bad game last night. Oh, yeah, my wife is actually a Yankees fan. I don't actually pay attention to baseball anymore. I used to. I was an Astros fan back in the old days. I grew up in Houston. So go Stros. That was back when Nolan Ryan was a pitcher. And Nolan Ryan lived in my hometown. His kids went to high school, in my high school and stuff, so... I should fight and eat a bear while streaming. I'm not going to. No, that's... I would die, A. And B, that's rude to the bears. Bears just trying to bear, man. I'm not going to try to fight a bear. Came for the pens, stayed for the bears. Yeah, good. Yeah, I don't actually have... I didn't get any new pens this week. This is a getting ready for DC sort of week, I guess. I put in my final grades for my class today, so that's awesome. My summer course is over finally, or my summer courses are over finally. So, now I can, as a teacher, kind of breathe a big sigh, it's over. So, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Heading out to Breckenridge for the weekend. That sounds dope, Jesse. Are you coming to DC? I forget. I think you are, right? Just sort of as a reminder here at the top, I'll try to remember to remind y'all later on. But I am, I don't get a salmon on his face. I'll just on the desk. That's a good movie, man. That holds up. So as a reminder, I'm gonna have a table briefly at DC. It seems. So that'll be cool. So if you're there on Friday, come and find me. Saturday and Sunday you can find me too, just not as easy. Oh, you're not going to DC, huh? Well, enjoy the, Colorado summer. DC's, it's an experience. But San Francisco, I'll totally see you there. Baking all day yet again. Today you were paid for it. Oh yeah, you picked up a job baking, right? Yeah, a little bear cam action. I didn't want people to have to break themselves away from the bear cam. It's just a bear just standing in a river. So that's pretty copacetic. It's got a nice like you can hear the water, so it's a nice sort of like actual like white noise going on. I like to have it on the background. I had it on today while I was putting in grades. It was awesome. One of these days you'll make it to DC. I mean, don't make DC your first fountain pen show. That's a terrible idea, and you're gonna have a exhausting time at the very least. Where are you, Valerie? Are you out in where are you? Scotland? Is that where you are, Valerie? I always forget. So, but yeah, there's lots of good shows. DC is can be rough if it's your first one. You've been to Chicago twice. Oh, right on. It's good. It's not your first show. Yeah, you'd be fine then. DC was your first show, Brian? Woof. Yikes. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was Scotland. Yeah. Right on. Without faces, I'm really terrible, Valerie. I when I see a face, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the person. You know what? If you want to, just email me a picture of your face. Then I'll remember who you are. For sure. There was a guy we were talking to last week. Actually, let me bring up my email because I got like the sweetest email late last night, and I'd like to share it with you. I'm not going to tell you the name, but I mean, you do live right there. That's true. But like Baltimore is not that far for you either. That's what, like an hour or something? It's not too shabby. Whew. So, let's see. Where is it? I'm searching my emails at the moment. I get more emails than I think sometimes, It's just the way it goes. Oh, Greg. Yeah, so I was talking to Greg on here last week, and he was like, oh, yeah, I remember you met me. And he sent me a picture, and heck yeah, I remember Greg. I just, saw a picture. I'm like, yes, that's a dude. I hung out with him and his two friends for, like half an hour or something. It was good times. Email me your face. Just faces. What do you think I'm telling you? Goodness. Gotta go outside and watch the kids. See you, Brian. Watch them kids. The first glimpse of your Jonathan Brooks Arushi pen. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. There's a bear just sitting near a waterfall, hanging out, being a bear. Lucy, your cat, is sniffing a big box from Chatterley that just came in. She has good taste. Oh, you got good taste too, probably, Bill. What'd you get from Chatterley? They got good stuff. Bryant's got good stuff there, man. Ready for DC? Heinz pens will be there. Hey, Francisco, what's up, man? Names to faces are hard. Yeah, they are for me especially because I don't know if I talked about this before, but I don't actually see like pictures in my head. It's called aphantastic. I don't see pictures consciously. Like I can't make myself do it. So like names to faces can be hard. But I don't know how I remember things, but I do. So, But yeah, ready for DC? I don't know if anybody's ever ready for DC. But as I was saying before, I will have a little table. I'm watching a table for a friend of mine, Tony, W&G Pens. Can't make it on Friday, so I'm going to table sit for him, basically. And I'll have all the merches. I'll have stickers and pens and rickshaw stuff and fun, like, clay pen rests and things that you can find up here at inkyd.com. Or if you're coming to DC, I've got to have a zillion of these things. Maybe not this one. I like this too much to give up. It's like sandstone and orange. I don't know. Audrey did a really good job on this one, so I kept it. So, the only way to be ready for DC is not to go. Yeah, it's pretty tough. AC Gladiatora Medio Arco Brown FP. Wow, that's pretty awesome, Bill. Right on. Get your nose stickers? Yeah, I've got plenty of nose stickers. I haven't sold a sticker in a while, actually. Rickshaw stuff, really considering the bag you have. I'm not selling the bag, but I do have a bunch of other stuff. Pen rolls and pen sleeves and all that kind of jazz with logos. And I've actually still got a few of the spring ones left, which are like this. They're a 4-pin hand roll. I've got a few of these left. I'm surprised they lasted this long, honestly. I figured these would go immediately, but I guess I'm the only one that likes pink flowers. I haven't sold terribly many, but once those are gone, they're gone. We make bear and salmon pen rests. I don't even know what that would be, like brown ones with salmon in them or something. I will tell you, the salmon-colored clay, which we don't actually have, you kind of have to make it. This is kind of salmon-y. I think this is probably one of mine. You can kind of make it salmon-y. It's a pain. There's like a maroon that you can sort of tone down, and Maroon, man, it gets all over your hands, all over everything. That dye just sticks to everything. It's hard to work with. So, have a DC pin show envy. They're spending the weekend at a knitting and yarn show in Chicago. So, hobbies. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun there, Laura. Laura is a famous knitter. So, there you go. Hey, Dafferman, what's up? Baron salmon stamps in the clay. That's actually really hard to do. Because this stuff, once you get it pliable enough to like mix into, little waves and all that kind of stuff, it's hard to stamp because when you apply pressure to it, like the top would flatten out. And if you try to, stamping is hard. We haven't figured out a good way to do it yet. You have 300 pounds of cut polymer clay? That's a lot. Hey, Tony, what's up? Just chatting, watching some bears. This bear's looking at those salmon. Like, I would have a salmon. So, just kind of hanging out. I don't really have anything planned today. It's pre-DC, so I'm kind of, like, laying low. I definitely haven't bought anything. Used to sell it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We got probably 10 pounds in the mail the other day or something. We're making a bunch. I've got a lot. So hopefully there's some that people like, and if not, if people don't like them in DC, I'll put them up online, and the rest of y'all can have a crack at them. But it's kind of hard to manage both online and in-person sales, and I don't want to like accidentally sell a thing that somebody's trying to. Anyway, so I'll put those on up after DC. So that'll be fun. Got one.
Hello, internet friends.
Hey, there's an Audrey. We've got a bear. We got some salmon. We got an Audrey. There's the Scraggles down there.
Yep.
Scratching her ear lazily. What other rickshaw stuff am I going to take? Just stuff that I've got up on my website, up at the Inky-D. I've got these awesome valet tray things with my logo in them, like the sides clip up and you can use them to keep stuff in. Those are helpful. I've got 6-pin rolls, which are cool, and if you splatter these up with paint and stuff, that's a lot, or ink, that's kind of fun.
Or paint.
Yeah, I mean, you can use paint. Paint would actually work better than ink, frankly. What else have I got? I got some, like, 1 pins and 2 pins and, that kind of stuff. Things of that nature. But yeah, I'm not selling my backpack. I really like that. Or my messenger. That's mine. So, this is almost a mess. Just notice the bears in the corner? Yeah, you're welcome, Tony. Well, Jesse was complaining about having to not watch the bears, and so I decided that we can totally have bears on. There's no reason not to. There we go.
I was actually watching the bears over your shoulder. Now you just took up the whole thing.
Sorry. I was trying to make the microphone better for you.
Now I can't even see the bear. That's better.
How's this?
Now I can see the bear.
All right. Can y'all?
I'll talk loudly, but I want to see the bears.
Gotta see them bears.
Well, bear, singular.
Had to close it because your laptop was complaining. Oh, yeah. Well, this little setup I have here can take it so far.
Where is it?
Where's what? The bears?
Yeah.
Alaska.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's Brooks Falls in the Academy National Park, Alaska. So, bears and people. Yeah, man. Bears and people. It's getting complicated up in here. Windows and stuff going on. There's an Audrey. I should just move these bears to
over my face.
right here. Perfect.
No, mine.
Put it right here, and I'll be mysterious. I'll be like Winston. Y'all remember the show Home Improvement with Tim? What's his face?
Wilson.
Yeah, like Wilson, but with bears. There. Anyway, you took over Slack. Yeah, they did take over Slack. The random channel in the Pin Addict Slack is now bears. So,
Yeah, I sent a message to someone, and as soon as the conversation was sort of over, they're like, "I'm going back to bears now." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry."
Bijou asks if her fingers are falling off from grinding nibs for DC.
No, thank goodness I'm good about not messing with my nails.
Yeah.
Haven't ruined a nail yet. Although today Katie did try and rub her face against one of the grinding wheels, and it didn't hurt. Like, she did it very gently on her whisker, and it just moved the whiskers a little bit. And she's like, "Whoa, what was that?"
So, yeah, my cat
It
decided
wasn't
to try
going
to...
that fast. I mean, I knew it wouldn't hurt her, but
Decided her face should be more like an architect nib. Just take a little off the sides,
nothing should be like an architect.
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
They're the worst. Let's see. Gadget. I got a Sailor 1911 Standard with a medium nib yesterday. I think you found the perfect pen. Oh, that's good. The 1911 Standard nib doesn't really agree with my writing style very well. Usually I'll have Audrey smooth it down a little bit for me, because if you look closely at the tipping, it's a little bit architect-y. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of teardrop shaped. It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's sort of has sort of bevels on them.
Yeah, it's beveled for sure. It's not just round like a lot of regular nibs are. And that's because, it's meant for writing Japanese characters, I suppose, and not dumb American characters. So
Stupid Western.
I know, with all our curves and stuff, so...
Cursive? Oh.
I know, cursive, that plus my, goofy writing angle, I guess, is no good.
Terrible writing angle.
Yeah. Bears and people and scrags, oh my,
So,
indeed.
what kind of birds are those there?
A lot of them look like seagulls.
Are they seagulls?
I think there's a lot of different kind of birds, but definitely some of them are seagulls.
Okay.
What about a zoom? Yeah, I gotta get a zoom. I actually don't...
have a Zoom.
Audrey's got one.
Okay, I was like, let's use my Zoom.
I just haven't gotten there yet. Calm down. Yeah, Zoom is pretty cool. I don't have one yet, but I will. Hey, Letitia. Yep, there's the Scraggles. Look at her relaxing over there. There's actually a Katy Purry over here as well, but
Just being fat.
just being fat. No, I can't see her anyway.
No.
She's over here in the corner. She's being, I think, less fat. So,
Yeah.
100% river burbs. I don't know. I think they're sea burbs. Definitely a lot of them. Oh, got one on the fly. Good job there, bear. He let it go.
Another one. Yeah.
He's like, never mind, JK. So, that one jumped up, saw a bear, and was like, nope, never mind.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, almost into the mouth.
It
Maybe
was.
they really have to try.
Well, they miss a lot. But that one, if he dives in, he's going to dive right into the falls.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I think this one down here is just kind of... Where is he? This one down here, does it show? Oops, paused it.
Yeah, a message on Instagram.
This one right here is just kind of chilling out in the water. I think he's just enjoying the spa action.
There it goes. Got it.
Right in the face. Yep, got him. He let the last one go, though, so I don't know.
Nope, that one's not. That one's like, this one's more delicious.
Does anyone other than Sailor have a zoom? Nope,
Nope.
they don't. Sailor's the only one that does a zoom. Zoom nib, except it works on leap years. Did the zoom not work on leap years? Is that a thing? You have a zoom on a Pro Gear Slim that you keep meaning to sell. Yeah, that's what Audrey's is a Pro Gear Slim.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Huge nib on a...
Oh, that was Valerie. She didn't know my email address. My email address is just Mike at Ink Depends. Oh, that's who you are. Oh, right. Yeah. No, I totally remember you. And your husband. Yeah. No, I remember y'all. Yep. Right on. See, with a pen. Or with a face, I'm good. I am good. So, can Audrey make a zoom? I don't know. Zooms have... I don't know. What do you think? Can you make a zoom, Audrey?
I mean, basically, it's just writing, just take in the sides. That's the way it sort of looks to me. You just sort of, you don't grind it all the way so it's that sharp, but you just sort of...
You got to start out with a big blob.
You have to start with a huge nib is the other thing. So you just take a huge nib and sort of take in the sides of it. So depending on up and down, you do thin, and as you go down, just make sure it has that sort of roundedness to it with it's thick enough, and then you get that thicker one.
Kind of like a way rounder sig nib, right?
No, the sig you don't really take in much on the sides. No.
I'm not the nib grinder.
No.
Andrew says he's going to buy a steel double broad for you to try.
I don't have a steel double broad.
Not either.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not in a river. Oh, it's mostly gulls. Yeah, they're definitely some kind of gull. They're probably seagulls. I mean, this probably isn't that far from a coast, and seagulls come pretty far into the coast. I mean, we used to see seagulls in my hometown all the time, and we're 45 minutes from the coast. So, Audrey's surrounded by kitties.
Those is back here.
Yeah, there's one back there somewhere. Yeah, a couple of them anyway. Yovo doesn't make a steel double broad. That's true.
They do not.
Oh, Andrew Kuhn says he has one. I don't know.
I mean, some other we know that Bach has steel
I think-
double broad because I have it on my...
Doesn't Yovo make a steel double broad for I don't know, one of those other companies, and it's just for.
Because that's where I got my double broad steel on my sport, the frosted blueberry or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. Unless Yovo is just only making it for that brand because they want that.
Or they don't make them in number 6s or some weird thing. Do you have gold double broads, Audrey, still?
A few, not a ton still.
Well, Becky, you better write in quick. So, because apparently they're getting real low.
Yeah.
Gulls are as annoying as pigeons there. Oh, they're all over the place in Scotland. Yeah, I would imagine so. Quaco does double broad. Yeah, they definitely do. I think I have a Quaco double broad actually somewhere. Let me see.
No, mine's at work. Sorry, I forgot.
You have a Quaco double broad?
Yeah, that frosted.
Oh, that's right.
I was just telling you.
All right, look. What's this?
Look how to do it. He doesn't listen at all, does he?
No, I've got a broad. I don't have a double broad.
It's a close-up of a bear eating.
Yeah, they really like to zoom in on the bears when they catch a thing. So.
Who's that person that's just like? I wonder if it's.
It's a park ranger, probably.
Just out there, or they sort of have a camera that they can.
There's actually like a big I don't know, raised platform that people can go and watch this from, and they have cameras sort of built on like behind
they're
that.
They're getting a lot of food, so they probably are not gonna. They're safe. But.
There's actually a whole if I minimize or makes this smaller, you can see there's actually a whole bunch of live cams. There's an underwater cam if you're into just like watching fish swim around. Let's see what this one's got. Yeah, there's just some fish. And I think this is up year round. I don't think this is,
It's just more exciting right now.
Yeah, more exciting because of bears. But yeah, just salmon swimming around.
Nice and relaxing.
Yeah, right. Like I actually had this going while I was putting in my grades this morning because, it's just nice. Little underwater sounds, that sort of thing. Go there. Anyway.
But yes, I'm working very hard to make nibs for August.
They say to go easy on me because I've got bears on the brain. I know I saw some stuff.
How many different bears? I have questions. I'm sorry.
How many different bears? I don't know. Lots. When I logged in this morning.
The one up there, is it done with the other one? Is it a new one or?
What are you talking about?
The one that's up on the ledge.
That's the same bear, I think.
So it's just finished eating. Now it's back again. How many is it gonna eat in a day?
Oh, as many as they can. They're getting ready for hibernation. They're gonna eat a ton.
July.
They're gonna eat a ton of fish.
Alaska.
It's Alaska, man. Let's see. Francisco says, is Queveco Bach or Yovo, or are they proprietary?
Both.
Allegedly, they are both. They just get nibs from both sources that are made to their spec, which I'm dubious about. Brad and Mike from Penn Addict are like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's all gonna be the same. I don't believe it. But whatever. Yeah, apparently it's kind of both. Let's see.
I would want to know what's what, personally. I mean,
Carol says,
if there's a problem, you want to know where it comes from.
Carol says, I know Queveco has changed the nibs from Bach to Yovo. How can you visually tell which you have? The thing is, they say you can't visually tell, and I kind of believe them. So, they allegedly get them from both. So, both make the exact same ones. I frankly don't believe it. They're gonna have different machinery, different finishing, perhaps different alloys. I just don't believe them. But whatever. But yeah, you're not supposed to be able to tell which one's which. You can't tell, Carol. Sorry. Queveco gave Bach and Yovo the tooling. Yeah, cool. 2 seagulls attacked your boyfriend and stole his sandwiches. That sounds fine. And that sounds legit for seagulls. Yeah. They're feisty in Scotland. Yeah, I believe you. Park has a chunky bear contest in the fall. That's hilarious. They vote on Twitter. Apparently 40 salmon Jeremiah says 40 salmon a day is no big deal for a bear. So
even not before hibernation, they're just like in a normal day? Wow, poor salmon.
Well, I mean, they only run every once in a while, so that's got to be during a run. Otherwise, you're not going to find that many salmon. There's zillions of them, man. And then they just get up there and die, so,
That's just remind me of the sad stuff in life, Mike.
Well, here's the other thing about salmon. Salmon, when they're spawning, are gross looking. They totally change their whole face changes. It's all like big mandibles and stuff. They're totally weird.
Look, pregnant people, they're going through changes, okay?
Well,
Jeez.
look, if you got pregnant, like your face all stretched out into a beak, I definitely
Things
wouldn't
happen,
want kids.
You know?
Let's
I'd
see.
like a few more.
Perkio writes much better than your Lilliput in sport. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've actually not really heard of anybody having problems with Perkio nibs.
People don't talk about Perkios very much, though. Not
Yeah.
really.
I think people kind of see them as a kid's pin, so they don't get them as much, or they're not as problematic, so you don't hear about it. But I mean, they sell a zillion sports, so probably the problems are overreported. About give the tools. Let's see. When is Sailor gonna release that bear and fish edition? I don't know, man. Bear finial fish clip. I'd watch that or buy that. Watch that.
I would probably watch it too.
Right. They get their Omega Freeze. Please demonstrate the mandibles more. I feel like you've heard about the mandibles already.
You need to move this up so you can see this cute dog and what she's doing.
Is she doing a cute thing? That is pretty cute.
Move it up to the top. There you go.
There you go. We'll put bears.
While she's doing cute things.
We'll put bears up here. Let me go look up a salmon in case y'all don't believe me. It's just all cooked salmons. Salmon fish? Yeah, there we go. So here's what a normal ass salmon looks like. Just looks like a fish, man. But when they like get ready to spawn, they start doing this thing, which is
they change color.
They don't just change color; their whole face changes. I wish I could make this bigger. View image. There, like their whole look at these mandible area, like that. Look at that. It's a gross, weird fish. I don't. They get all weird looking. They do turn red, but also weird looking. Anyway, there's bears. Back to the bears.
And cute doggies.
Retro 51 is more likely to do a bear and fish edition. Yeah, I think that.
That's very true.
Yeah, but it takes them like a year to get a design through, so maybe next year. That's what I hear anyway. Yeah. Let's see.
Somebody write in and tell them. For next year's.
Manhoang11 says, "Does my Franklin Christoph nib go through your hands? Singapore Model 66. If so, thanks." Oh, did you do the nibs for the Singapore pin show ones? For Fu King?
Yes.
Yep, she did those. The sparkly red ones.
That's something different.
That was the Singapore pin show one.
I don't know. There was a couple other like prototypey ones I thought that were sent, but I'm not sure which one was which. So, but that Fu King order, yes, that went through my hands on that one. It just depends. Sometimes in wholesale orders like that, it's a group effort. But I think I did all of those. Yeah.
Karen says,
unless it's bad, then I did not do it.
if it works good, Audrey did it. Yeah. Karen says, "Hi, I have 3 ice sports. Only one is usable." I get it. I've heard that before. They have to switch from salt to fresh water. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
Look, they undergo an amazing transformation, but they also end up looking kind of whack at the end. But, you know. Do they taste better during spawning? I don't know.
I don't know.
No idea.
Taste difference.
I mean, maybe if you catch them real early, they're like all fatty and delicious because they're like getting ready to swim up a river. I don't know, man. Don't know. Get out here with your science, Sarah.
Wrong kind of science for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I know marine. I did marine biology. I should know all about dolphins, right?
Marine biology, I hear, is exclusively dolphins.
Yeah.
As long as they look good on your plate. Yeah, they don't usually serve the salmon fish head because it's not attractive. So, you know. It's great. So thanks. Really nice feeling writing. Appreciate it. Well, they liked your nib.
Oh, good.
Then she definitely did that one. Oh, look, there's a Katy Perry head right here. There. Is Mr. Nose still over there?
Oh, he's in and out.
Yeah.
I don't think
He's a wanderer.
Yep, he wanders.
Yep, wanders round around. Yep. So, salmon heads are yummy and good for soup. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, people do that a lot.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There's fish head, yeah.
But they don't have salmon in Cambodia, though.
But
right?
no, I'm just saying fish head. I mean, that's a big thing for stocks and things like that, yeah.
Yeah, I've never, I don't think even had a fish head soup. I grew up mostly in like catfish country. You know, a lot of catfish down there in Texas in our part. And also like when we went offshore fishing, it was all mackerel. So mostly kingfish and Spanish mackerel. So Hey, Sandra, what's up? Francisco says he's had them, just not the eyes. I mean, some people like those eyes. That's
In Ohio, since we have no seas or oceans near us, the big thing was walleye from Lake Erie. Does anyone have walleye?
Yeah, walleye. They have like 4 eyes because they get them out of the disgusting lakes.
How dare you, sir?
The Maumee River.
The Great Lakes.
They're so great.
Are wonders.
Look, they only occasionally catch fire.
It's been a long time. It's probably coming back with the lack of regulations right now, but
Becky says walleye is delicious,
Oh,
so
good. There you go.
she's had some. Fish heads, really pulling fish heads. Yep, that's right. That is right. So I'm thinking about what things to put up for reviews for this next week. I've got some spare time since I'm not actively teaching at the moment. I have some stuff I got to rewrite and things to do, but I would like to. I'm gonna do some extra pen reviews. I only managed to get 1 review out this last week. That's how it goes with the end of the semester sometimes. And more. Oh, also we lost power for several hours yesterday. So I was gonna do this review yesterday. And it didn't happen. More bag reviews. All the bags, huh?
Wow.
Man, bag reviews actually take a long time, and one of the hardest things about them is honestly taking the cover photo. So, I don't know, I feel like people have these like really cool cover photos for bags and stuff like that. I'm just like, man, it's tough to do. I almost made you buy a bag, so definitely don't do more bag reviews. Yeah, well, I actually have a few that I should do. I've got one that I want to sell, and maybe I'll sell it at DC. Maybe I'll just bring it with me. So I probably ought to do that review quick.
He's back.
Oh, I knows. He's leaving.
Yeah.
But I was actually going to do some like ballpoint reviews, some non-fountain pen reviews. I did. Where'd I put them? Somebody, and I actually don't remember who, told me that the Schneider Slider pens have a Parker refill now. Schneider Slider 755 XB. And so I got some. These are made in Germany, of course. I mean, they're called Schneiders. They better be. And they look like this. And these are actually really good ballpoint pens. If you want a fine nib, get yourself a Jetstream for these little Parker guys. But if you want an extra broad XB, I mean, it's probably like a, I don't know, 1.0 or something. Like, it's not huge or whatever. It's just pretty big. Schneider Sliders are tops. So I probably ought to do a review of those. I've got this Schoen Design pen I need to do a review of. I've got the Baron Fig, what the heck do you call these things? Squire, that's the thing. I've got this Field pen.
I know about a ballpoint.
Good job.
Woo.
I've got this Mark 1 I probably ought to do.
Nobody likes ballpoints, though.
I got this
No
Lamy
offense.
Pico I could do.
Very-
People like ballpoints. I don't know.
Do they?
Yeah, sure.
Sound off in the comments whether you like ballpoints.
I don't know. Let her know if you want to see some. Well, let me know if you want to see some ballpoint reviews too, because let's see. Eat 'em up. Yep. More bag reviews. All the bag. What's on my shopping list for DC? Anything? No, not really. But I don't actually look. This is not a thing I necessarily encourage people to do. But I don't take a shopping list to a pen show anymore, unless there's a particular ink that people are really asking about. That kind of thing. Hey, Jonathan, welcome. Then I will, but in general, I just kind of go and see what I see.
But to be fair, you go to a lot of shows that people don't. They get to go to one show a year.
Yeah.
That makes sense, whereas you are more prone to being able to see the things, so you don't have to make a stringent list for them.
All right. Yeah, no, that's it. I go to like,
So it's not fair.
I'm going to like, no, I mean, that's why I'm saying don't do it. Yeah. So I go like 7 or 8 pen shows a year, and so that's that's a lot. If I took a shopping list every one, whoa. So I don't. That also means that like I like to get surprised. Let's see, how are we doing on the ballpoints thing? We got a let's see, have Nose do a review a la Moogle. Does Moogle do reviews? Moogle is Catherine's dog over at Hand Over That Pen. Becky's intrigued by the Schoen. There you go. There's one. Jonathan Brooks is here. He says hi, everybody. Everybody say hi to Jonathan. Valerie says no ballpoints. Tony says ballpoints can die in a fire. Laura Cameron says I prefer a gel refill and a ballpoint, but otherwise don't mind. Fair enough. I actually took this gel refill out of a ballpoint because I wanted to try out the slider, but this is an Odo, I don't know, Flash or something like that. Nope to the ballpoints. Ballpoints and gels are a necessary evil in the world. I agree. I like ballpoints and would love to see reviewed. Thank you. Mike, you're going to get some good videos for the DC show for us. Thanks. Have fun. Yeah. So if you're going to try to find me at a table at DC, like on Friday, make sure you get there before, like, I don't know, 3-ish probably. It opens at 9 or 10. But I gotta like pack up my stuff and I gotta do a quick lap at least. I gotta see some of the ballroom so I can, show people around. But yeah, next week, like this bat time and channel will be the DC show. And it closes at 5-ish. So yeah, I'll be doing probably hopefully 3:30 to 5 or 4 to 5, something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Michael DeLeon loves gels. Fair enough. I like gel pens. Like I've got a whole bunch of gel pens over here. But as far as like the Parker style refills, I don't love the gel ones. I haven't found a gel one that I would really recommend hugely. This one's not bad, this Odo Flash, but I mean, it's not amazing. Let's see. Michael Sull passed around a ballpoint at IAMPEF and made us try it. I grudgingly admit his was okay. I wonder what he uses. I don't know.
I don't know what he uses now.
Yeah, I don't know if... Does Michael go to DC? I don't think he does, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't ever see anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you come to the table, you're not going to see Audrey. She doesn't ever get to leave.
I'm not sure if he does. I don't remember seeing him there.
I remember somebody asked me something up here, and I just missed it.
Don't try to ignore all the "no, I hate ballpoints."
No, I'm reading every one of them.
Good.
Somebody asked. I could have sworn I saw somebody asked whether I like the Cosmo or the Zero Messenger better from Rickshaw, and the answer is I like the Rickshaw or the Zero better. It fits more stuff, and so I use it more often. The Cosmo is very good. It fits a bunch of stuff too, and I use that when I have like a light day. I don't need to carry a bunch of books because the Cosmo is only actually about this big, like thick total. So I mean, you can pack it out a little bit, but you'll start losing space pretty quick. And so if I've just got like a laptop or an iPad and like a notebook and some pens and stuff, cool, like flat things. But if I start carrying like, textbooks or whatever, and I do a lot, the Cosmo is just not really big enough for that.
Question. What's on that bear?
What's on that bear? I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Could be leaves. Could be he got in a fight and those are scars.
That's what I was wondering, if there were scars or something.
Couldn't yeah. So I've got this this feed over here pumped up to like 1080p. Nope, 2720. The change was set 1080. Not really. I've got the quality up as far as I can, but I don't know. Probably scars or something is my best guess.
Or like pieces of dead fish or something. I don't know.
It's probably not dead fish. A bird would probably take that.
That's true.
Let's see. Moogle just a review of Robert Oster Melon Tea. Good. That's good stuff. Jessie says hi. She says she's sad she doesn't get to hang out at DC.
I know. In a few weeks, though.
Gadget Stop says he doesn't buy ball pens, but he loves watching reviews. Likes watching reviews. Let's not get crazy.
I'm the opposite. I mean, I use them because I have to for work and stuff, but I don't watch reviews on them. I'm sorry. I just don't.
That's fair. That's cool. Jerry Hackett wants to know what your favorite Franklin Christoph pen model is, Audrey.
Before last year, I would have told you the O2, and this year, I changed it to the 46.
The 46 is a great pen.
You're going to go on a limb and say it?
I really dig it. If I ever have them make me a pen, it's going to be 46s. That's... Yeah. At least right now. Maybe he'll choose something better, but I really like the 46. Yeah. Have I practiced writing with the Odo Fude ball? Sometimes mine works like a charm, other times it doesn't work. Yeah, the Fude ball is weird. It's just like a big fat ballpoint. I haven't used it much. I've got one, but I haven't really used it much. It is a little bit inconsistent, I think. Mike, what happened after you purchased a pen you've been longing for a while? What do you mean? Oh, like, did I keep buying pens and stuff? I don't really have a Grail pen. I'm not sure what that would be exactly. So a lot of people talk about, this is my Grail pen or something, but a lot of times they really just mean that it's expensive and you haven't saved up for it or you haven't like decided to spend that kind of money. For me, I guess it'd probably be a Conid of some kind. I really would like a Conid, but I just haven't done it. if somebody's like, selling Conan's at a pin show and they're like, hey, here's this one, it's this many dollars, like I might do it, but it's hard for me to get up the gumption to drop $600 on a pin I won't see for 6 months, and so I just kind of haven't done it. But I think a Grail pin really needs to be one that's kind of hard to find, and I don't really know what that would be. Like I don't really have one like that. There are some pins that I've been like, I really want to get one of these, and I'm pretty psyched when I do. So like, I was really excited to get this one at Chicago this year. Not because it's crazy expensive or anything like that, but because it was from my buddy Jim, and I never got one while he was alive. So I was psyched to be able to get this one. It didn't make me stop buying pins or anything, but, it's pretty psyched when I got it.
I really want the Sailor Tequila Sunrise, but they're expensive and hard to find.
Audrey really wants a Tequila Sunrise from Sailor, but expensive and hard to find. Yeah, you wouldn't call it like a Grail or whatever, right?
No, it's just one that I want.
Yeah, if you saw one and it's the right price.
I'm sure I could find one.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Letitia says maybe it's bird poop. I don't know. It looks awfully lumpy to be a bird poop. Sorry, I'm leaning back so Audrey can see the screen. Does that help, or am I in your way?
No, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I moved around. That's fine. They probably think I'm like longingly looking at you, but indeed I'm just watching.
She wouldn't be doing that.
I'm not. I'm watching bears behind him. So.
Let's see.
If I look enthralled by what he's saying, it's not
It's
about
not that,
ballpoints,
yeah.
That's for sure.
Jeez, savage. Let's see. He had a modern Parker with a Monteverde refill with a super broad point. Oh yeah, that's the ones I like too. Are the extra broad Monteverde ballpoints.
You always stop at Bert's table at shows and try and buy all what he brought because they're the best. I
do. I have a bunch of them in my drawer right here. But I gotta say, I think these Schneider ones are better.
Wow.
They are super good, man.
German engineering.
At German engineering, you can't really beat it. Let's see. Sorry, I'm having to squint to. I'm old. I'm having to squint to see the screen.
You can lean up. I'll listen. It's fine.
The Monteverde gel refills are good. Yeah, they're fine. I gotta say, every time I get a Monteverde gel refill, I don't ever get the blue and black ones because it feels boring. So I get the special colored ones, and they never work ever. I've never gotten one that worked. Like I'll get a green one, nothing. I'll get an orange one, nothing.
Weird.
I don't know, bad luck, or else maybe I just need to get a blue or black one, but it hasn't really worked well. Jem says, thanks. I was looking at the Cosmo before. I was definitely concerned I didn't have enough space for your overpacking days. It's not really an overpacking bag. You can put a lot of stuff in it, but yeah, it's not like a carry-on bag or whatever. It's not big. It's fairly smallish. The good thing about the Cosmo is, though, that when I did the rickshaw review, I kept saying, like, this is an extra, this is an add-on, that kind of thing. The Cosmo comes with all the add-ons in it. And it's, I think, last time I looked, the Cosmo was, like, all custom, so you can just do whatever you want. So it has a lot of stuff built in and all that kind of thing. And I think it's a great bag. I mean, I use it fairly regularly, but it's not as big. Cosmo is great for your everyday trip to the office and home. Holds more than you realize. Not a laptop carry-on. Yep, that's right. Don't forget to bring your Arushi pen to DC. Oh, you wanted to see that one, huh? Let me make a note.
Yeah, Jonathan wanted to see it. Was that him?
That is Jonathan.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it.
Actually, I need to clean it. It just ran out of ink. Let's see. I will make a note in my DC notebook here. Shoot for Brooks. Cool. That is in a note. Hey, Richard. Welcome. Hope the stuff got to you. That was a while ago. I sent you some pin rests and stuff, right? Let's see. Sandra loves the 46. We're just catching up to that. Your order for your 50th is in. All right, Jesse. You gotta tell us what you got. See, Chen also digs the 46. Super happy with the purpley 46 that Rewill got. Find yourself using the 46 more than the P66, says Sandra. That's great.
Wow, Sandra said that.
I know.
Wow, she's the queen of the Pocket 66 too.
I know. Jonathan Brooks says, oh, I want to see it, Jesse. Valerie Wallace says, got your Grail at Chicago this year? Cool. You got to tell us what it is. Bijou says, think your Grail was your core collection? I don't know if that was a Grail. Like, I sort of casually collected them until the last couple. And then I was like, oh yeah, there's only this many. So I just got up the rest. But yeah, that's pretty good. But I mean, Fantasy Schaefer. Yep, that's what that is, Jonathan. Jem says, Diplomat keeps releasing new arrows, so Michael keep buying pins.
It's
true. That is true. That is true.
It looks cooler in person. I mean, I really like the what are the things?
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
Diplomat, the new one.
Oh, the Aero Volute.
Volute. I thought it was an R. I don't know.
This guy.
Yeah.
It does look really cool in person. Yeah, I dig it. Let's see. Tina says, Mike and Audrey, is the FC Vagabond notebook comparable in size to the Traveler's? Yep, that's the same size. Ask me because the Traveler's planner you want to use in the FC. Yep, totally. Definitely fits.
Yep,
In fact,
they do. Yep, same. Bamboo paper, fountain pen friendly.
so this is a Traveler's notebook planner, actually, probably
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, it fits perfectly in these. That's exactly the size they were made for. So, yep. Indeed. Hi, Mike and Audrey. Sorry you jumped too quickly to the question before greeting. Hey, what's up? Aurora's releasing non-blue black or blue black inks for their anniversary. That sounds crazy. I don't believe
very
it.
Crazy.
Link in the ink Slack. Let's see what we got here. New ink days or Venta inks. Oh yeah, somebody said I need to order Venta inks. I don't know what Venta inks are. I'm looking at them from Michael J, and these do not look good to me at all. Let's see.
That's
there.
like, isn't that the back side of a paper or something? No.
Why is it not
it's
coming
either
up?
very washed out or something.
Huh. For whatever reason, I can't see Slack on here. There. We'll just do that. Yeah, these look real unimpressive to me. Like, you can't read them. I don't know, man. I am dubious. Dubious. I don't know. Where are these?
I hope they're more like the black than the blue.
What?
The Aurora, like the new ones from
Oh.
Aurora.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody send me a link to those and I'll put them up. But it's in Market Watch. Well, there's the problem.
No.
There's the problem. Let's scroll way down. Here we go.
My stomach is growling so loudly.
You can actually eat some pizza today?
I did last time. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Look at all these. Holy crap. We got ink. 100th anniversary. Black, blue, and blue black. And then gray, green,
Great.
orange, purple, red, sepia, and turquoise. Yeah, look at those. All right.
Good for them.
Well,
I'm curious.
yeah, no, I'm psyched about that. Look at all these burrs.
Contact Carrie.
Yeah, I'll make a note right quick. But yeah, I'll see what I can do about getting some of those to show y'all. Cool. May not be able to get them if they're like a, I don't know, European exclusive or some weird thing, but yep, we'll see how that
They don't
goes.
seem to do that very. Does Aurora do that very often? They don't
No,
seem
but
to-
like I
It's
didn't
possible.
read up on it or anything, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Visconti, Salvador Dali, blue and with a melting clock stand. Those are pretty dope. That is way above my price range for sure. Finally able to be here late for this live video. Hey, welcome journaling type. You love your Volute? Awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm a big fan of that thing. Hey Barry, welcome. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hope you're doing great. We are doing great. It's been a good day here. It's sunny outside. Got our
It's not too hot. It's actually really nice this week.
Yeah, it's only 84. It's nice. So impressed with Aurora making some colors that really push the boundaries. Yeah, we'll see how it is, an ink guy. We'll see how they are. They've always said they'd rather just do like a couple of things and do them really well. So
Which
that's
makes sense.
yeah, no, I think it's a good thing. I don't like their blue, and so I don't really like their blue black either. But their black is great.
Yeah, it's the one I recommend. Yeah.
That's a staple black. Everybody ought to have a bottle of Aurora black, I think. The blue and the blue black are too dry for me. If you put them in like a Pelican or something, they're great, but too dry for me in general. So, yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad Aurora's releasing some stuff that's out of the box. I'm into that. I like that kind of thing. Yep. All right, it's about 5, and I gotta feed Audrey because her stomach is growling. Also, I haven't eaten today, so I'm starving.
He never eats breakfast or lunch, or very rarely does.
No, I forget. Aurora Blue Black is your favorite Blue Black? Oh, that's... I mean... Alright, I guess we don't take ink advice from Sarah anymore. Oh.
Jeez.
You recommend salmon? Audrey doesn't eat fish, and like salmon's not my favorite fish by quite a long way, actually. You have Van Ness White Lightning if they're too dry. Yeah, that's true. You know what? That is what I ought to do. Just knocked over a Funko Pop. That is exactly the right one. Let me write that one down because that is a good idea, and I will forget. Put White Lightning in Aurora. Yeah, right on. That's a good idea. I'll do it. Her stomach is making the rumblies. Only hands can satisfy. She's not going to eat hands.
Yeah, hands are too bony.
Yeah, hands are bony. Barely any meat on hands.
Long pig.
We're not
having long pig for dinner.
We're not going to be cannibals.
Nope.
No. Have I put White Lighting in any of my Califolio inks yet? No, I haven't. That's the other thing I need to put in is Andronopal. I'm sure I've written that down before.
What about some of the Kyoto ones?
I don't have any bottles of that.
Oh, and you can do it at small enough.
You can, but I wouldn't be able to show the difference between the two, you know.
Fair.
Let's see. Had Mexican food last night, but your shirt's making me think chimichangas. Gotta have them chimichangas.
Mexican food sounds really good right now, too.
You want to get some Mexican food instead?
I mean, I'm hungry. I don't really care. Mexican and pizza are both good things.
Those are two of my favorite things. Had Mexican food last night. Chiquita had Taco Tuesday, £1 tacos. That's good. Yeah, how's the Mexican food in Scotland? Like, that doesn't seem like, the zone for Mexican food to me.
There's a Mexican restaurant in Cambodia. There's like one. Maybe there's two. I think there might be two of them. I almost ate it, but I just couldn't do it. Pizza. I had pizza in Cambodia, though.
I think my dad said he, knows the person's family or something who runs the Mexican joint.
Where?
In Cambodia.
Really?
Or did you? And I think it was my dad. Somebody he knows in New Hampshire or something. I think, their family runs the Mexican food place in Cambodia? Somebody does that's related to me knows them or some weird thing. And I was like, you gotta eat there. And you didn't do it. Actually, it's not too bad. You had this explosion of burrito places. Cool. Best Chinese food takeout you've ever had was in Italy. Nice. Sandra says she can eat Mexican every day. Me too. Absolutely. No good Mexican food in Australia. Hey, Diana. Good morning. Pretty good Lebanese and Sri Lankan, though. I've never had Sri Lankan food. I don't even know what that would be like.
I don't either. I'm curious.
Yeah. I think the best the best
I got you on that.
Ethiopian food I ever had was actually in Michigan. There's a good place up there in Ann Arbor that we would go to.
There's one in Raleigh, I think, too. I haven't been to that one, though.
Yeah, I haven't been. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's mostly paste that you put on. No, it's like paste. I don't know. It's not really my jam. It's not bad. It's just not.
What is it, paste or the jam?
I think it's paste. Oh. Mostly paste. Sri Lankan, Northern Indian, Nepalese all have similarities. I could not tell you what a Nepalese food was like either. Yeah.
We're still uncultured.
Well, look, it's... I don't think I'd ever had Chinese food until I went to college. They didn't have it in my hometown. There was no Chinese food around. And my mom doesn't really like it, so we just never had it. At least half the time the stream ends discussing food. That's because we get hungry.
True. It's 5 o'clock and we're like, well, it's either over or we're going to talk about food.
If you're in Houston, you absolutely have to try M&M Grill, Mexican and Mediterranean, superb comfort food. Yeah, I'd eat that. Texas, the Chinese food is cooked by Mexicans. It's all good. That's absolutely true. And so is the Italian, and so is everything else.
For sure, yeah.
I don't think I would trust a kitchen in Houston that didn't have, a severe contingent of Mexicans back there. Nepalese is all about momos, amazing dumplings. Oh, you'd be into that, Audrey.
I do.
Audrey speaks dumpling. Ethium doesn't do it for you either,
Many
Cameron?
times dumplings, yeah.
Yeah, well, cool. Audrey loves a dumpling. I'm dubious about dumplings. I'm very, very picky about dumplings. I don't like my food to be squishy and soggy.
He's very
and
particular about French food specifically.
yeah, I don't like most French food because it's like squishy and it's not my jam. But found out in Delhi that many Indian states lay claim to momos, but those are a staple starter for me in Nepalese restaurants. Huh, interesting. Dumplings are your comfort food? I get it. They're a lot of people's comfort food. I say let 1,000 flowers bloom. I don't care. It's just not for me. We'll go to like Cracker Barrel and Audrey will get dumplings with a side of dumplings. So.
No, I get the vegetable plate with 2 of the 4 things being dumplings because they.
And the other 2 things being potatoes and potatoes.
No, carrots.
Potatoes and carrots.
And hash brown casserole.
Oh. More dumplings for the rest of us? Yeah, you can totally have the dumplings. Yeah. No boba for Mike? No, boba tea is real gross and I don't understand. That should be outlawed. It's horrifying. No. Totally out. Craig wants to know what you think of gnocchi. Audrey and I were actually just talking about this in the store the other day, and gnocchi is like as soft as I'll go. I'm not a big fan.
I like gnocchi.
Like it's okay, but I'd rather have almost any other pasta.
It's a soft, carby thing. If it's a carby thing, I'm probably gonna like it. That's just how it is.
If it's a carb, Audrey likes that carb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Becky says she usually gets chicken and dumplings with a side of fried okra. Fried okra again is real tough for me because I don't like squishy stuff and it gets slimy if you do it wrong.
Yeah, I'm not from the South. It's not a thing that I like.
I'm from,
You're from the South. It is not a thing that we ate.
He hates gnocchi. Yeah, I don't hate gnocchi, but it is probably my least favorite pasta. Is there a pasta I like less than gnocchi? I don't think so.
You don't love, is it manicotti or something like that?
No, I like manicotti.
You don't love ravioli?
I love ravioli.
I thought you liked tortellini better than ravioli.
I like tortellini better than ravioli, but I still like.
So you're being particular. That's what he didn't dislike.
No, like if I'm just ordering things, then tortellini is a great pasta. And I think the reason for that is because I think the ratios on a tortellini are easier to get right. A ravioli, you can really go too hard into the ricotta, and then it's just squishy. And same thing with manicotti. I love a manicotti, but again, it can be tough to get the ratios right. Yum fried okra. My buddy Scott is he's the only person whose okra I legitimately really like. He does okra amazingly well.
He just cooks really well, just generally.
Dude's an amazing cook, yeah.
Just for fun.
He's not a vegan at all, but he likes trying to make vegan stuff because he's like, I can make this food be good.
That's his challenge.
That's his challenge. He created a vegan hot dog that he says is indistinguishable from a regular hot dog. But it's absolutely vegan. I don't know what he does, and I haven't had it yet, but he bought himself a hot dog roller set up like you'd have at a 7-Eleven or something. Gnocchi gorgonzola is good enough for me to risk my lactose intolerance. I bet. I mean, gorgonzola is...
That's a blue one, though, right?
Yeah, you're not going to like it.
If it's with something... I know I've had it before. But
gorgonzola is a dominant flavor. Yeah. It's tough to mask.
Do you just want to go outside?
Respect for different tastes? Yeah, sure. Manicotti's awesome. Yeah, I love a manicotti. I'll get it at a restaurant for sure. With okra, manicotti. Oh, ate gumbo this week. Good. Gumbo with okra. Yeah, of course. You can't have a gumbo without an okra. Just got an FC46 with a fine sig and love it, Rosemary says.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Also a fan of your O2 with an extra fine sig. Both great for taking notes. I bet they are. I've got a fine sig I really like for that. Extra fine is a little too fine for me, but...
Yeah, I can see that.
Pierogies are really great. Fried potato dumplings. Yeah, I'll eat a pierogi.
Yep.
Yeah. Not my... I mean, it's not like my favorite thing ever, but yeah, I'll wreck some pierogies for sure. What does he do to the okra? I honestly don't know. Yeah. I think he bakes it before he fries it. Or maybe he fries it and then bakes it. There's like different cooking methods involved. There are steps. He's using vegan pigs. Yeah, there you go. You blame Aqua for your spelling issues? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Blue cheese is aged enough that it probably doesn't have much lactose. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works at all.
Mike doesn't care that he's lactose intolerant.
Does this friend of mine have a YouTube recipe channel? He actually does.
Yeah, that's right. right.
You know what? Let me go find it, actually. He hasn't posted anything in a while, but it's like, I am not a chef or something like that is the name of his channel. Let me see if I can find it. This one. Let's see. I'll give him a plug. He doesn't, like, he just posts it there for funsies. He doesn't,
Regularly post.
He doesn't post regularly. He doesn't, like, make money off of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Here it is.
She's just staring at me. I hate when she does this.
Here's my vegan cooking buddy. Here we go. Yeah, vegan hot dogs. He's got it up there from a year ago. In fact, all of his stuff looks like it's from about a year ago. But yeah, check that out. He does good stuff.
What kind of videos? I wonder what they're like.
They're actually pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, he does web design and stuff. Is his like full-time deal. I mean, look at this.
The popcorn?
Yeah. He's talking about his baking caramel popcorn here. Spicy baking caramel popcorn. He does amazing flavored popcorns, but like the prep and ingredients and stuff is all up here on the side. Like he makes graphics for it. Yeah, he does good stuff. So yeah, check out I Am Not a Chef.
My favorite story with Scott is we were at our friend's wedding, and he was making some of the food for the wedding and the reception.
He made all the food.
Okay, he made all the food for the reception, and so I went up to him and tried to help him clean things up, and I'm like, oh, here, let me do that so you can go and chat because you've been working on all this stuff. And he goes, no, I like to be the person who does the cooking because then I can clean and I don't have to talk to anybody. I'm like, I'm helping you pick up so I don't have to talk to anybody. So we were both, didn't chat. We were like, oh, okay. Then we just didn't talk anymore and just did the work. And it was lovely. I like Scott.
Yeah, Scott's a good dude. He's not like the life of the party, getting in the middle stuff dude, but he's a really great guy.
Yeah.
Now you're making me hungry. We win, Laura. We win. There's a pierogi spot near here in former old-timey Taco Bell, and that place is great. Awesome.
Weird. You can always tell when it's an old Taco Bell place. Always.
Yeah.
Unless they tear the whole thing down, you know.
Actually, Audrey drives past a Papusa's place every day. That's in like an old laundry or something like that, isn't it?
It's an old Papa John's place, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's in a sketchy area, so you know it's going to be good.
I keep trying to get her to bring home, because I've never actually had one.
I don't know if I remember enough Spanish to order it, to be honest.
Yo quiero pupusas. Mucho pupusas. Well, let's see. Love cooking new dishes, says Daniel. Cool. Ready for breakfast? Did you have avocado toast? Probably. Millennial. Avocados are great, so is toast. Let's see. Yeah, he makes awesome popcorns, I ain't gonna lie. He brings popcorns to most of our get-togethers, and it's great. Also, he makes some of the best... His biscuits are just the best.
I don't know how he just has time, and he always has biscuits. No matter where he goes, he's like, here, there's 2 different kinds of biscuits, and they're delicious.
Yeah, he'll bring like just big, like giant tubs of biscuits. Yeah. He sells them at like this local bakery, so he's always making biscuits.
Always needing biscuits, like cats.
Cream will kill you too. Yeah, so I'm lactose intolerant as well. I just don't care.
He doesn't love me, that's why.
Love me, love my farts. That's what's up. Just got a Taco Bell in Glasgow about 18 months ago. Nice.
Really? I wonder what they think about that. I'm curious.
I don't know. Come on, get off the mirror, you weirdo.
You still haven't put that up. That's very strange.
It's heavy, and I just haven't... I bought the mounting things, I just haven't done it yet. Mm-hmm. I'm always a little scared that I'm going to miss the stud and like wreck the wall or something. That's why I haven't done it. I'm secretly ridiculous about that. There's a pawn shop between the Popeyes and the Burger King that clearly used to be a Pizza Hut. Mm-hmm. Nice. We had one of those in my hometown that just like it kept changing forms. And I think it originally was a Pizza Hut and it just turned into a bunch of different stuff. Dime las pupusas. Indeed. Get you the biscuit recipe. I don't know if he gives away his recipes, but I'll ask. You know, Sandra, he is single.
He is. So, but you said that you wouldn't drive to as too far.
I know. Lactose intolerance goes to the next step beyond just farts. I mean, look, mine too. Whatever, it's fine. Thing is, I like cheese more than I care about.
Me.
Yeah, my guts. They can take a hike. I do what I want. Need to know someone who just carries biscuits around. It's a good guy to know.
It is.
You okay with just inconvenience?
That's why he doesn't help with.
Diana, those bears are not going to starve this winter. There are currently at least 3 bears. They are doing pretty well at catching fishes, it seems. So, telling you trading cookies or chocolate stout cupcakes for biscuits. Maybe. I don't know. He doesn't actually. He got himself on a diet I don't know.
That's right. Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
I didn't see him for a long time. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's him.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's lost probably 100 pounds or something. Yeah. No. He's gotten way in shape. I don't know if I could convince him to eat cookies. I haven't seen him eat a sweet thing in I don't know how long. Yeah. Bears eating well, true that. Eat well now, avoid painfully later. Oh, I also don't get stomach cramps. It's a weird biological thing about me. I've never had a stomach cramp, so I don't care about that.
I try to relate to him on different levels of what things feel like. I can't. This guy has never had a cramp besides like a leg cramp.
I got a leg cramp one time.
Thing.
Yeah. No, there was that one time I got a leg cramp. Yeah.
I can't.
But literally, I've only had one leg cramp. And I was like, oh, God, my leg's broken. She's like, it's a cramp. And I've just never had one before. Hey, Mike, we're doing... Oh, Brian's going to make salmon poke bowls. I don't know what that is, but sure. I'd be into that.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I eat pretty much everything. So, yeah, sure. You mail me... I don't know if, raw salmon mails real good, Tony. I assume it's raw, right, Brian? So... but yeah, I'd be into that. I don't know what a poke bowl is, so I'm cool with that. Deconstructed sushi?
Is it
yeah,
now
cool.
that place that you had the hot bowls? Isn't that called that? Is that a different thing?
No, it's
Okay, no, anyway.
It's a different thing. It's Japanese, like a stone bowl. It's on fire, basically.
Oh, that's right.
No, Brian's he was talking about making it in the truck or
okay.
in a room or something. Oh, it's raw salmon and rice? Yeah. I like salmon and rice. I like rice all day.
Oh, I love rice too. Oh.
Well, we wreck some rice.
I don't care. I just love rice.
Yeah. Poke bowl is just chopped up salmon with soy sauce and rice. Yes, count me in. For sure. I'm into that. I'm into that. Audrey wants some raw salmon and rice?
No.
Raw salmon is definitely
More
not an
for
Audrey
you.
thing. Yeah, well, look,
Whoever wants to go with me to get some dumplings someplace, hit me up. Because that's what I'm about.
No, Brian, don't bother making any for Audrey. She won't eat it.
Sandra and her cupcakes, that's another thing. Cupcakes all day. Cookies all day.
Yeah.
Salmon and rice, no. No thanks. But it's much healthier. I mean, listen.
Accurate.
Much healthier.
Yeah. I seriously thought that bear was going to eat that bird right quick.
Right. For a second, I was like, oh.
Have you had smoked soy sauce? It's so good. I believe you. If it's a soy sauce, I'm into it.
Soy, yeah.
Just give me a pile of MSG. I'll just eat that. I don't care. Salmon rice bowl is Japanese. Poke is Hawaiian. Oh, cool.
I have different black animals on my lap.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just fish and rice. Huh. Cool.
Bye.
Hard to find even in Japan. Oh, interesting. Smoked soy sauce. Yeah, I don't know what that would be like, but I'm sure it'd be good. Soy sauce makes most things better, so it's a good thing to have around.
Very good.
Although I gotta tell you, I don't like this latest bottle of soy sauce I got. It tastes kind of weird.
The Kikkoman?
Yeah.
Really?
I know. I usually just we'll go through bottles of Kikkoman pretty often, but this one just doesn't taste that great.
It's not the low sodium.
No, God, no. I wouldn't buy that.
Oh.
I don't need that. Hey, Nancy, just in time for us to probably sign off real quick. Because our tummies are rumbling here, and now we're...
I'm so glad I'm not close to... There's no way that the microphone would not hear my stomach growling.
Yeah. So, we're going to get some food. I don't know. Maybe we mix it up and we have Mexican Food Friday.
Then we have to leave the house and stuff. I mean, I'm dressed.
You're dressed?
Yeah. I have a lot of work to do tonight.
You have low sodium. Look, you can bring it, Brian. If somebody, here's the thing. This is how I was raised. Mom, if you're watching, if somebody's kind enough to cook me food, I'm not gonna complain about it ever. So if you got low sodium, cool, man. I don't care.
We'll just add some salt to it.
Just throw some salt on there. Got a big bottle of quality soy sauce, like a old 1 liter water bottle. Crazy. We tried the ponzu sauce with lime. I don't even know what that is. Have a Mexican pizza. I like a Mexican pizza from like a Taco Bell. I unironically enjoy Taco Bell. But a lot of times people have like they make a Mexican pizza and that means that they like put lettuce.
They put lettuce. I mean,
and like broken chips on a pizza.
But the other thing, like the meat, okay, that's fine. Taco meat, that's fine. But putting lettuce on it is a little weird.
You just end up with like wilty ass lettuce and like stabby chips. I don't want to bite into a pizza and get stabbed in the mouth. So
I do like spinach on pizza though.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. But spinach is different than
that's
than just
similar to a leafy green thing.
But it has a taste. Lettuce, like they'll put like shredded iceberg on it. It's like why? It just makes it
lettuce alone.
Yeah, that's right. Just makes it like a soggy, no taste, wet thing on top of your pizza. Nobody wants that. So when you describe it like that, nobody wants it. So, all right, kids. Taco meat, beans, cheese, salsa. That's a good taco pizza. I don't know about salsa on a pizza. That's kind of weird, but.
Oh, I mean that's a base, you know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fine. Looks. What does salsa make worse? Not many things. Yeah, I love Mexican pizza. Make your own Prego pizza sauce is good. I've never tried that. I don't know. I just buy pizza. I can't be bothered to keep all that stuff in the house.
My mom makes pizza.
Grew up in the South and moved to Iowa where taco pizza is a big thing. It's okay, you'll eat it, but don't completely get the appeal. Yeah, I'd rather just have tacos. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing on my shirt. Chimichangas and tacos. So, yeah. Yeah, I do wear this to a Mexican food restaurant sometimes, and then I don't order those things, but, you know. You'll taco to us later. I see what you're doing there. Adios.
Mike would approve, yeah.
Hasta luego. All right, folks. So be on the lookout for some reviews you will hate. Maybe I'll get a bag review done. Maybe I'll do some ballpoint reviews. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Me review. So make a Mexican lasagna. Oh, yeah. No, we do that too. Yeah. Actually, I grew up with my mom making a thing that is pretty much just like Mexican lasagna. We call it enchilada casserole because it's like if you take enchiladas and you just make them flat and in layers. And it's amazing. Now I kind of want to make that, but not tonight. So anyway, so I will see y'all in, I'll see Brian in a week. It's going to be awesome hanging out with Brian. One of my favorite people to hang out in DC. So anyway, I will see y'all. Have a good week. Stay safe. Spay new to your pets. You got one, Audrey? Got it.
That was mine from last week.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, we already said it. It's
all right.
Fine.
Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. I'll see you on Friday.
Recycle. Reuse.
Peace out.